So, TikTok is a really, really big platform. So, it's probably a good way for artists to create a community. Right? Yeah, no, it isn't. Because if you're an artist in TikTok, you probably know this feeling already. You create an amazing piece of art, you spend hours on it, and you love it. And then you decide to post it because you think, oh my god, people are gonna love this. And then you post it and you get 5 likes. It could be the most amazing piece humanity has ever seen. No one will notice it on TikTok. Most of the time. And as someone who has been on TikTok for over a year now, I still don't understand the algorithm, but I think I've developed a pretty good understanding of how the whole thing works. So let's get started. First of all, what exactly makes videos blow up? And at this point, if you've been on TikTok for a while, you probably know that quality means nothing. You could film a video with the best camera quality ever, but it has like 2,000 views. And then you have videos where you can count the pixels. You can barely even recognize what's on it. But there's something that makes people want to watch it. Because it has 10 million views for some reason. First of all, for a video to get a lot of attention, people have to engage in it. They have to like, comment, and share the video. So liking is what most people do. They just like videos because they like what's on it, obviously. It's not really that difficult to get people to like. But now let's look at the comments. There's not as many people who comment, and that has a reason. And that's where we can see the first problem with being an artist on TikTok. The most comments you see on art TikToks is compliments. People just compliment the art and they write stuff like, "That's so pretty, that's gorgeous, you're so talented." But that's about it. They just write compliments. And that's great, but that's one of the reasons why art content doesn't get a lot of reach most of the time. Last but not least, you can share videos. But what does sharing on TikTok exactly mean? Well, sharing doesn't only mean that you can just share it with people. You can also save the TikTok to your collection or to your camera roll. You can send it to people directly on TikTok. You can copy the link and send it to people on other platforms. You can also create a duet or stitch it. You can even email someone a TikTok. Even though I've never emailed someone a TikTok, and I don't see me doing that in the future, but it's there. So what makes people share a video? So first of all, as we know, people like funny content. But that's not the only thing that gets videos a lot of attention. For example, there's the most random stuff I've ever seen. Like, there's a whole account where someone is cutting bread and people love it. Just like these never let them know your next move videos. Or maybe there's just something really shocking or unexpected happening in the video. People like getting surprised on TikTok, believe me. Oh, and of course, there's also the videos where a lot of people just relate to the content. Every single video of mine that was somehow relatable got way more attention than the other ones. Because people comment and they save it and they show it to friends because they are like, "That's me! I know this feeling and I relate to it so much." I've gotten thousands of comments like this. People create a lot of amazing stuff out there and I love to watch some of these things. But there's also things that get videos a lot of attention. And that's where you should never ever go. Never. Please. No matter how many views you want to get, stay away from this. Because the videos I'm talking about are the videos that get taken down. Because there's way too many people out there that use racism or any other kind of problematic behavior. That's the worst thing you can ever do for views. And if you disagree with that, seriously, what is wrong with you? I just don't understand. Okay, now that I made it pretty obvious that you should not be racist, even though that's pretty obvious, let's get back to art. Because there are times where art TikTokers blow up for their art. Unfortunately, though, most of the times it's fan art because people see the character and they are like, oh wow, I love them. That's another thing I recognized. I want to talk about a certain phenomenon happening on TikTok, and that's a video getting viral for a certain thing you did as an artist, and people want more. I'm just gonna make up an example. I'm not referring to anyone, I just made that up on the spot. Let's just say you drew an anime character in black and white with colored eyes. And people love it because it looks cool. And they keep requesting more. And this artist that created it makes more of this stuff. So they create another character with colored eyes. And people keep requesting more. And they create more. But as time goes on, with each single video, they get less views and engagement because people just lost their interest in it. They've seen it a couple of times and now they're getting bored. Because on TikTok, everything gets old really quick. And if people see something like 5 to 6 times, they just get bored of it. That's also one of the reasons why if you're taking part in trends, it's not guaranteed that it will bring you a lot of success because people have just seen it 100 of times already. If you're really proud of something you've created, because it took you hours and you post it and you think, wow, that's a big step for me and I've never done something like this. It's not guaranteed that you will get attention because for everyone out there, it's just another fan art or it's just another art of something. They've seen everything, even though that took you hours. And that doesn't mean you should stop doing art. Keep doing what you want to do, please. That's something you're always gonna hear from me. Don't do art just for content and don't do art just for the people out there. There's so much stuff out there, you just drown in the huge amounts of content out there. And once you realize this, you should focus on more what you want. And if you have fun doing it, keep doing it. I love to do every single TikTok I make because I'm also interested in video creation. But if you just hate what you're doing, but you keep doing it for your followers because you're scared that you're gonna lose them. You're just gonna burn yourself out. And no one wants that. Seriously. So let's just say a video of you suddenly blew up and you gain a lot of new followers. Because that happened to me half a year ago. And I wasn't able to sleep that night. Messages in my inbox just kept popping up and I was overwhelmed. I didn't know how to handle it because I always responded to every single comment and that was not possible anymore. And of course you don't have to answer every single comment. But yeah, the video got 500k views and 100k likes. And of course I was so hyped, I was so happy. And overnight I went from 500 followers to 16k. So I thought like, oh, I have so many new followers, I'm just gonna post another video. And I did. And yes, it got way more attention than before, but not as nearly as my recent one. Because what I didn't realize back then was on TikTok, most people are on the For You page, not on the following page. That means just because you have that many followers, you can have videos where none of your followers see it. Because that's just how TikTok works. And then I was sad. And I thought like, oh God, they don't like my art. They don't like me. Why do I even post stuff? And I didn't give up. I posted a couple more videos. I'm still posting videos to this day. I even had one that had like 7 million views. But I had one recently that had like 400. So don't let that discourage you. Views are not important. If you love what you're doing, keep doing it. That's something I had to learn too. So don't define yourself over social media. Because if people blow up, they can get really desperate. Please, don't start guilt-tripping people. I mean, yeah, of course, I've done a video where I was like, this is what it feels to get no attention as a small artist on TikTok. That's the video what made me blow up in the first place. But if you keep doing this over and over again, that's just too much. Because I've seen artists post videos like, support me please, I get no attention, please support me, I get no views these days, I'm shadow banned. I mean, it's okay to be concerned about that and post about it. But people on TikTok do not care. They want to be entertained. And of course, there's nice people who want to support artists. I love to find new artists on my For You page. But again, you have to really watch out with the guilt tripping thing, because you don't want to build an account on people who just feel sorry for you. Actually, I've been losing a lot of followers recently because I started posting art again after one big video I posted. And even though the video was about me living life as an artist, there was no art in it. Because as soon as I saw that people kept on following, I thought like, oh, they are here for the relatable content only and I have to post more of that. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep posting what I wanna post. If they don't like my art, they're free to leave. I run an art account. So let's just say you have an art account that you keep posting on. First of all, you don't have to post consistently. You're just gonna burn yourself out. No one wants that. And also, you're gonna get a lot of comments. You're also gonna get your first hate comments and trolls. If the hate comment's just a hate comment, just ignore it, because you don't want to get cancelled and you don't need to waste your energy on people hating on everyone. If the comment's problematic though, you can delete it or report it, but again, don't waste your energy on discussing with this person. That's a big rule on the internet. You have to stay calm no matter what, because if one person is attacking you, the worst thing you can do is attacking them back, because if you start getting mad and start using curse words, you're not any better than them. And they've reached what exactly they wanted to reach. They made you mad and you got mad and you reacted. I know it's hard sometimes, but just keep your cool. Trust me on that, seriously. I think you know how easy it is to be cancelled today, especially on TikTok. And I'm saying this because I've had some experiences already and I have some stories to tell. So one day I went on TikTok and I saw that someone tagged me and I clicked on the link and it was my video, just not on my account. I never gave anyone permission to repost my videos because I don't see the point in reposting and acting as if you created this video, because of course they didn't give me any credit and they were getting many comments of people who were like, thank you so much for this video, and that's how I feel, and that made me really mad because it was my video. It was literally me in this video and people kept following this account, and I looked at the account and it was just hundreds of stolen videos of random artists. That's something that makes me incredibly mad. I reported the account a couple of times. I reported the video. Nothing happened. Even I got banned from updating my bio for 3 days. But this person did not. I commented very politely, hey, I never gave you permission to post this. Could you please take it down? Of course, they never responded. And that's where I started to think about filling out a copyright infringement report. And at some point, I won't be able to manage this anymore. But also, people on the internet don't really know who I am. They're just gonna like the video because most of them don't recognize me and they think the person posting this is me, and as a small creator, something like that makes me really angry. But yeah, I filled out a copyright infringement report and 2 months later, it was taken down. I was so mad in this moment, but I still kept my cool. I stayed polite because if you see someone cursing their head off, why would you want to support them? Why would you want to help them get this video taken down? Like seriously. If you're extremely angry, you should not respond to comments. You should take a deep breath, take a break, come back to it. Maybe you're mad again, but don't shout at people, don't offend people. That's the best advice that I can give you. You know, I had a troll once who claimed that I was copying my art from their friend. They were saying that I was a scam and that I was copying every piece I did from his friend's Pinterest page, from 2017 to 2019. I was making Genshin Impact fan art, which came out in 2020. So there's no logic behind that. Also, I don't even use Pinterest, but that's a long story for another video. So, I've covered a lot of topics I've wanted to talk about today. And in conclusion, I can just say TikTok is very great to win more people over and to get more reach. But it's not so great to build a community. Because again, most people are on the For You page and they want to be entertained. It's just not the right place to really grow as an artist. And I'm just gonna say this one more time. If you start to hate art because you feel like no one would like it, remember, the first person that has to like it is yourself. You have to do it for yourself, because if you start to hate it, if you start to hate what was your passion once, you're on the wrong way. That's not what having a passion means. If that happens to you, take a break from social media and just create what you want to create, okay? And then you can come back and entertain more people. I hope you all liked this video. And again, I hope you were able to understand everything, because I have an accent. And yeah, my account's pretty much undiscovered, because I have 2 followers right now and my first video got 10 views. But that's not stopping me. I have fun creating videos. So have a nice day, evening or night, and see you soon.